a judge has increased Tory Lanez's bail after violating Megan's restraining order. Last month, Tory Lanez unexpectedly appeared on stage during Rolling Loud Miami after Megan Thee Stallion's performance. In violation of the Houston rapper's restraining order against Lanez, an LA judge has increased his bail from $190,000 to $250,000. The judge also ordered that, in the future, Lanez is not allowed to be at any events where Stallion will be performing or attending. The penalty comes nearly 1 month after Lanez made a surprise appearance at the Rolling Loud Miami Festival on July 25, in which he joined the baby on stage to perform moments after Megan Thee Stallion delivered her set. For Lanez, attending and performing at the event was in violation of the protective order he was issued in October, which mandated he stay at least 100 yards away from Megan at all times. At one point in court, the judge revealed that he was going to issue Lanez a court-ordered tracking device, but the rapper's attorney, Sean Hawley, helped prevent the measure by giving a series of arguments. She said it was a unique circumstance. Errors in judgment were made, but this can easily be prevented from happening again. She went on to say if Troy's intention was to harass or intimidate Megan, she would have known he was there at the time. He would have seen her and she would have seen him. He went there for a legitimate purpose, as far as his artistry is concerned, to perform a song, a part of a song. Prosecutor Kathy Ta, however, did not agree with Hawley. She argued that Lanez's appearance at Rolling Loud was not situational, and that he went out of his way to violate his orders. "I don't think music festivals are unique. I think if anything, they happen rather frequently," she said. "This is not a situational circumstance. The sheer amount of effort it required for Troy to get his venue and do everything that he did, I think that speaks volumes about his conduct. It wasn't by chance and it wasn't a situational situation, it was by design." Though Lanez was not detained because he could post bail, the judge warned that he would be remanded if he comes near Megan again. He also noted that Lanez is really fortunate to be in the position to be able to post bail and avoid detainment. "You're facing years in prison, over 22 years in prison," Judge Borgen said. "They couldn't have filed for an additional charge based on violating the protective disorder, because that's a violation of law as well. You don't want to be doing things like this, sir. You have the means and the wherewithal and a lot of smart people around you to advise you as to how you should be conducting yourself, so we don't have to have hearings like this." The decision to increase Lanez's bail came after the inexplicably appearance in the rapper DaBaby's set at the Rolling Loud Music Festival last month, shortly after Stallion had performed. Lanez is due back in court in September. According to the LA District Attorney's Office, the rapper was charged in 2020 with 1 felony count each of assault with a semi-automatic firearm, personal use of a firearm, and carrying a loaded, unregistered firearm in a vehicle. He also faces gun allegations, and that he personally inflicted great bodily injury. If convicted, he faces a maximum state prison sentence of 22 years and 8 months. Lanez allegedly shot Megan Thee Stallion in July 2020 after the pair had an argument. On Monday afternoon, Tory Lanez appeared in the court at the Clara Shortridge Fultz Criminal Justice Center in LA, where a judge ordered him to pay $250,000 bail after the rapper violated a protective order that requires him to stay at least 100 yards away from Megan Thee Stallion. The judge increased the sum from a previous amount of $190,000. During the hearing, Lanez spoke briefly to Greek Judge Keith H. Borgen and again to swiftly apologize for his actions. Neither party has issued a comment on the situation, so stay tuned while we wait for more details. Megan Thee Stallion also scored a second major legal win this week after a judge granted her the go-ahead to release the remix of BTS Butter that she's featured on. The rapper had initially planned to release the Butter remix, but according to documents filed by her and her lawyers in Harris County, Texas on Tuesday, her record label 1501 and the CEO Carl Crawford were blocking her from releasing it. The documents, which were obtained by Variety and referred to Stallion by her legal name Megan Pete, stated that she would suffer immediate and irreparable injury without the court's intervention. In this situation, later, Stallion was allowed to release the album. Thank you for sticking till the end. If you enjoyed watching this video, if you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Hit that bell icon for all updates.